We're the Finleys from Colorado. We're here in Sterling, Alaska on a retreat. 12 weeks ago we lost our daughter Rachel, and we needed that spark of life to help us proceed in life.
On April the 30th, 2009, our daughter was murdered in Memphis.
We had a lot of reporters and a lot of folks that were making contact with us who never would have otherwise, because of her and because of the case and because of the choice that our son-in-law made to murder our daughter.
Mine was a little different. I've had 15 years of smaller losses sequentially that had a cumulative effect on my life to just take me down and bring me into the pit of grief.
Several years ago, my sister was diagnosed with breast cancer, and about 4 years later, she lost this battle to cancer. I remember an overwhelming feeling of needing to take care of these people that I love. And so immediately I was thinking, well, they need to go to Spark of Life. They needed it. I felt like maybe my grief wasn't as big as theirs, because it's tough when you're 8 and you're 12 and you lose your mommy. You know, that's a huge, huge loss. Or your wife. Those are just, you just feel like if there are degrees of loss, and well, my loss is just my sister. Well, it's not just my sister. I had a gaping hole.
Spark of Life is a ministry for grief recovery. We minister to people who have experienced devastating loss. Our grandson died in 2007, and we saw the horrific pain our son and daughter-in-law went through, and God led us to doing a retreat setting for those who are grievers. Great food, great lodging, great accommodations, all the material is given. They get surprises during the weekend. We have people from all kinds of religious and non-religious backgrounds come, and we want people to know that you can come with all your doubts or questions. We're not going to even try to answer the question why bad things happen. We're not that smart. Our approach is to accept you, love you, help you, encourage you, and be there for you, and give you something very practical to take home.
It was a feeling of community. It was a feeling of love, of hope, and I'm looking forward to keeping in touch with my new family.
Walking through my years of cumulative loss, I began to feel like I was maybe a little crazy, the only one experiencing some of these things, but I've come here and I felt validated and not alone.
The retreat doesn't fix it. It doesn't change that I lost her, my sister. But when I left feeling a little strengthened, a little encouraged, pampered, and a lot loved. And it gave me the strength and the hope to go on.
There can be lots of reasons for excuses for not coming. But if you want healing, if you want to live forward, you need to come, whatever the loss is.
We believe anybody with any loss can recover if you define recovery in a good, wholesome way. And recovery does not mean I never hurt again. It doesn't mean we'll forget the loved one. It means we're out of that pit of grief. We're living forward, no matter what the loss is. We've discovered that. We've seen it firsthand. We've seen it in every retreat. There's always, always hope. And if you're breathing, there's hope.